Throwing on second down, Mayfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Mayfield. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. First down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, offensive line coach.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Rolling to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
B.J. Goodson made the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're scoreless after 1. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup
On 3rd down. It's Gibson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get down.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Kaepernick's going to keep it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Back at his own 49.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He'll air it out deep for Tom. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. This will be caught just inside the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Kaepernick again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run. Chubb. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, down, Washington. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it this time. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A short kick taken by one of the outmen. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Washington on 3rd down. 48 yards. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
And inches at the 5-yard line.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And he rifles one incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Logan Thomas, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Washington.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, at pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
On first down, Gibson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. We call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Kaepernick to throw on second down. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Washington 21, Browns 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. Jarvis Landry, and he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns get a score closer. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And the Washington first down.
To throw, Kaepernick. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Going for it all. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was